You're this perp back with another video, and wow. So this is why Parasite won Best Picture at the Oscars. I think it's well deserved. But before I get into this review, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and follow me at perpminded420 on Twitter. Now, I won't go into any spoilers in this review. I will just tell you what I think about this movie and kind of what it's about. Because I know there's a good handful of people out there that haven't seen this movie, so, but for the ones that have seen this, man, people have a funny way of expressing their opinions about certain movies without watching them. Robert Storms being one of them. He kind of jumped out the window and, he got pretty viral by doing so. Kudos to him, but, he went about it the wrong way, because if he saw this movie, he would not be saying that video would not exist. I'm just saying. But this is not about Robert Storms. This is about Parasite, a film that came out last year, got a lot of buzz, won Best Picture at the Oscars, and I think it's very well deserved, man, because from a cinematic standpoint, this movie is really well shot, very well shot. It gives you a lot. There's a lot of themes in this movie. I won't spoil those, like the big points in this movie, the big plot twists and whatnot, whatever you want to call it. But essentially, this is a story about a family living in poverty in Korea, and they're just doing what they do to get by, scamming. They're pretty much con artists. The whole family's con artists. Like, when you're first watching this, it's very reminiscent of like Shameless. For those that have seen Shameless, y'all know what I'm talking about. How you have the Gallaghers, and they all have their own type of scheme. They all follow within their father's footsteps. But essentially, this family comes across another family that's really wealthy, and they do their best to kind of just get their family in a better position by scamming this rich family. And just from there, that's when things just get really, really crazy. There's some moments in this movie that I did not really see coming. Like, it starts off as a slow burn, but it catapults you right into it, like, to where, all right, this is where this is gonna go. It has it has a thriller aspect to it, but that's not until like the second half of the movie. The second half of the movie is just where everything just completely turns up. And like I said, there's a lot of themes, like the rich versus poor, how the poor gets treated, how the rich looks at the poor, looks down at them. And I think a lot of people could really appreciate this movie, not just based off its theme, but just as it just being a foreign film. And I've always been saying this, that a lot of foreign films in the Asian market, Australia, have been really making incredible movies, and you should just really put your BS aside, like saying like, oh, you don't like subtitles, or if you don't, put all that aside and just really enjoy this work of art, because this is the main reason why I like anime. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but like, over here, while Hollywood is too busy putting political shit and slapping us over the head with just like quote unquote woke shit, I hate using that term, but making these trash ass movies, I just call them trash ass movies, you got other foreign countries in Asia, in Australia, even, French or wherever it is around the world making just great movies. And they're not worried about like pushing an agenda, pushing a message and whatnot. And I think a lot of people can respect this movie, and because I think this is a real game changer as we see more foreign films getting looked at. I think this will open the doors for that, and that's why I think it's a good idea. I'm completely fine with this winning Best Picture, because I feel like this is one of the very few movies that actually kind of deserves it, compared to past years in the Oscars. And don't get me wrong, I don't watch the Oscars, but because a lot of the times they just give things just because of popularity or just to please certain people. But this, I think, was well deserved. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you haven't checked out Parasite, go rent it, go Redbox it, or even go buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray. I don't know when it comes out on Blu-ray. It might already be out. I don't know. Anyway, any possible way you could watch this, watch it. Watch it with the subtitles. If they have a dub version, you could watch that too. But to really get the full immersion, definitely watch it sub, because I think there's something for everybody to enjoy from this. It's funny, it's thrilling. There's a lot of shocking moments that I just didn't see coming. Like I said, it's a movie that really came out of nowhere, and I respect this movie. I respect the director and just all the actors that were a part of this. Everybody did a phenomenal job. Man, I just can't wait to see what doors this opens for other movies, and just maybe we'll see more foreign films be recognized now, and just might open the doors for anime. Who knows? That's just me, but that's just side shit. But what do you guys think about this in the comments below? Let me know if you've seen this movie, but don't put any spoilers in the comments. Just let me know if you've seen this movie and what you think about it. And for the people that haven't seen this movie, do you guys have plans on watching this? Let me know what you guys feel about this whole entire movie as a whole in the comments below. But until my next video, I am out. Peace.
Trying to figure your way through all of this mess, and the only thing that you can do is just put one foot in front of the other and just continue to move forward. And there's nothing else you can do. And there's times where it just seems like days are just endless. This is never going to end. This feeling, this dark time is just never going to be over. And I think once you go through something like that, you can't help but be different. You can't help but have a better sense of